And the ceiling as well, part of the ceiling is collapsed. A blast from the past. This is insane. One story into another, and then down to here. In an abandoned town in Italy. Right, we're up. We're in the scaffolding. I don't know what any of this means, but Leo's gonna have to do some translating for me. It doesn't look like no one's been here for 15 years, right? And then I start reading this. They're telling me there's all these cameras.
You cannot stay here.
I can't visit.
No.
Good morning. It is bright and early. I'm heading to the small town of Fossa, which is an abandoned Italian ghost town. Look at the mist that's come over the valley. Isn't that incredible? Right, let's get there. It's 5 AM. Try and get there before everyone wakes up. See if we can get in nice and stealthily. There's the sign, look. Don't come in here if you're not authorised. Which I am not. However, I do know another little way in. Well, this is Fossa. It's a small town in the centre of Italy, and it's been abandoned ever since 2009. There was an earthquake which hit the region here, really quite a bad earthquake, which claimed over 200 lives. And this town was so badly damaged that all of its inhabitants simply had to leave. Behind me, what you can see is the abandoned church building, and structurally it's held together with a lot of scaffolding and a lot of external woodwork. But before I go in there, I'm just going to show you the view that I get from here, because it is stunning. So here's the church, and here's the view you get from the centre of Fossa. That is absolutely delicious. What a great view. Okay, well, I'm going to go take a look in the church. If I'm whispering a little bit, it's largely because I'm not really meant to be here, and I don't particularly want to be caught. This is absolutely fascinating. No way. Someone here's a Man U fan. And they've got their drivers and utilities. This is just a blast from the past. This is insane. You can see the door on this one's been smashed through, and actually there's quite a lot of problems with looters who've come here afterwards and stolen people's possessions that they've had to leave behind, which is pretty sad really. Whoa, Jesus. It's quite far down. Quite a few cracks in the stairs. We'll just go carefully. Oh wow. Look at all these photographs. I'm getting the vibe that whoever lived here was probably an art teacher or something, because there's loads of like portraits downstairs. And then it's just the vibe I'm getting, I think. See the crack in the wall. The ceiling itself is absolutely glorious. It's really beautifully painted, but it's also sagging. You can see that it's sagging down. I'm definitely not alone here. I don't want to get caught yet. I've got to be very careful. Saw that chap in the church. That's crazy, they left all their clothes. Ooh. What's happened there then? Oh, right, okay, that makes sense. Oh look. This must be the previous occupant getting married. Yeah, see the floor is flexing. I'm not sure if you can see it, but what? How have I found this in an abandoned town in Italy? Be British, buy British, made in Japan. Amazing. What? That's crazy. Obviously, I'm not taking anything. I'm really not. But if I was going to take anything, it would be that. That's so funny. I don't know what that says on the scaffolding, but I'll ask Leo. I'll ask Leo to translate it for me. Whoa, this is a lot of rubble. Oh wow. That just shows you the scale of the damage that's happened here. This whole thing has collapsed. One story into another, and then down to here. That's why nobody can live here anymore, really. The structural damage to all the houses is just so significant. Where'd the mountains go? They've gone. Completely gone. You can just see the moon though. That scared the living fuck out of me. Right, we're up, we're in the scaffolding, which I think should get us into some places that people haven't been for a really long time. But the scaffolding, man, it's sketchy. Let me show you. It's actually quite boring. Spider's webs. It's actually a bit naff. Going up where the scaffolding is, it's I guess these are the areas that have been maybe even more damaged, and all of the stuff inside's been cleared out. Keep hearing noises. It's probably me making most of them, but right, let's punch out. Oh, very nice. God damn. Yes, this is probably a pretty stupid place to be, but it's fascinating. That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's very cool. That's very weird. Why are there loads of mop heads burnt in the fire? Oh, more mop heads. Oh no, boots. Oh. Man. That looks unlocked. Oh, come on. I don't know what any of this means, but Leo's going to have to do some translating for me. Be a little bit late by then, but still. At least I'll know. Ah. Handsome Italian soldier, I would guess. Casa Vuota. So casa means house. I don't know, Vuota. Empty or abandoned, maybe. I doubt it means fucking house party, so it's probably house empty or something. We'll go with that. Or a shot of the town. Incredible. Oh look, the calendar still there, 2008. Well, I guess why wouldn't it be? Oh shit. Okay. I do get it. I do get that this place isn't safe. So I heard someone coming and I was thinking, no way, they're not coming right towards me, are they? And the footsteps just kept getting closer and closer and closer. Anyway, so I pulled out my phone to record because I thought, well, this is the moment I get arrested, so if this is the last bit of footage I get, you know, I may as well make it good. I was actually taking files off my camera and putting them onto my laptop just in case, you know, someone does come along and arrest me. Anyway, and the guy just walked straight past me and I just looked at him and I said, ciao. Ciao.
Ciao. Fine.
We'll see how generous he is, whether he calls the police or not. Hey, look at this place though. I mean, aside from the obvious ruin and devastation, Fossa is absolutely beautiful, and it's such a shame. It really is such a shame that the town underwent this and is now in this state. Ah man, heart's pumping a little bit. It's actually quite good fun. The thing is though, it's a weekend, right? He doesn't work on any of the construction or anything around here, so in a way, he's also absolutely not meant to be here. So for him to grass me up is a bit self-defeating. That's quite a modern telly for 2009. Oh, need to get onto the landlord about this mould. Oof. Not good. There's no way people left all their documents just scattered like this. So I can only presume it's looters who've gone through and done that. Yeah. I mean, look, someone's obviously opened this, poured everything out looking for jewellery. It's actually quite a nice shirt. So I've got a document here, which I'm not going to show on camera, which is from the Division of Neurosurgery, I'm guessing. It's got name on it and diagnosis. So it's someone's medical documents that's just here. And I guess, I don't know, they left it behind and they left whatever this is behind, and all of this paperwork, everything. It's a headless Jesus, I think. It's a bit odd. Yeah, you can see, I mean, they really have just left everything. And then looters have come through and whatever's, I guess, semi-valuable, the looters have taken. And then you're just left with all the paperwork and the documents. Yeah. Oh, wow. This must have been a shop. Yeah, cool. Oh, look. That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like that. Wow, look at this. No way. Everything left. Even these super old cans of Fanta. Wow. That's pretty cool. Ooh. I thought something was tickling my face. I didn't realise how severe the spider's webs were in here. I guess it's like some old scales for weighing things and then pricing them up. Yeah, very interesting. Whoa. You see the cracks, and actually, yeah, it's not nice. Oh. Man, just everything just dumped and abandoned. Whoa, that's crazy. Wow. So their socks have been drying on the drying rack for 15 years and they never came back for them. Crazy, 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 crazy. You know, there's really not many places like this in the world that just overnight got abandoned, just upside down, you know. People's lives just torn apart. All of their stuff just left here. Very interesting. Really quite sad, but very interesting. Check this out. Look what I've just seen. Why Britain is great, a country worth defending. Yeah, it's from 2005. I mean, no one's writing an article like that today, are they? It's the decline of Great Britain in 20 years since 2005 is enormous. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get too political about it, but I've seen it in my own short life. I'm sure everyone else has seen it and feels it. It's pretty sad. I mean, you can see they've still got stuff in the fridge. They've got their Marmite, their olive oil. Oh, and of course, should have put them in a humidifier, but yeah, a few cigars. Never got smoked, did they? Never had a reason to celebrate. Just going to quickly see if the mist has cleared up. I don't think it has. Wow. The mist is still there. I mean, there's a whole mountain range behind all of that. Ah, you fuck. Very cool. Right, more exploring. see the beams that you've got going on just to try and hold these buildings together. I keep hearing a lot of noise. There's people around here. You can see everything that's left, and then you can see all the damage. It's so strange. I know I'm just walking into people's houses. The Chessmaster 2000. He obviously was a big fan of chess. Whoever lived here. What's this? Let's have a look. Just left their clothes. Yeah, more clothes and stuff. Just left. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? You're probably going to grab a few things and get out, but bizarre. The ceiling's actually really rather nice as well. Just feels like, it doesn't feel like nobody's lived here for 15 years, but that is the case. What have we got? Ooh, okay, didn't mean to do that. Handsome devil. I'm generally pretty respectful. If a door is locked or closed, I'll just leave it. But if a door is open, it's fair game, innit? So his chimney must have collapsed in the quake. But wow, what a view this is. This is an amazing view of the town, the mountains, the mist, the old church. And then in here you've just got this devastation. I do keep hearing someone. There is someone else around. I'm kind of hoping it's the guy I saw earlier. And that he hasn't called the police. I can hear artillery. I think it's fair to say what's left of this roof really is being held up by these stilts. Yeah, wow. Probably not the safest place to stand. Oh wow. What? This one's freaking me out a little bit. So, I just walked in and it looks even more lived in than any other place I've been to. And then so I'm fine, cool. I mean, look at it. It doesn't look like no one's been here for 15 years, right? And then I start reading this. Declared duly qualified and is hereby appointed honorary ghost town sheriff and is therefore commissioned and expected to carry out the laws of the Golden Rule. 1858. 1858. This might be the creepiest house in Italy. There is just... Does no one live here? this is super creepy because either someone's been living in here after the earthquake, which makes some sense, or creepily, they just have loads of posters about a ghost town and being the sheriff of the ghost town, like right before this becomes an actual ghost town. Crazy. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't very stealthy. I suppose there's no point whispering now, is there? Well, this place must be super fucked up. Wow, this is crazy. This place just has these steel wires running through everywhere, all the way around the building. That is the coolest baseball cap. Oh wow. Look at this teddy bear, man. This must have been a girl's room. Well, men can have teddy bears as well, but I'm assuming it's a girl's room. Yeah, it just sort of reminds you a little bit of the victims of this earthquake. The youngest victim here in Fossa itself, I believe, was a 3-year-old girl. I say the youngest victim, the youngest person who was killed in the earthquake. So yeah, it's pretty, it's interesting to look around at all these things. It is genuinely interesting. I find this fascinating. It's just like going back in time 20 years, but you've got to remember there are real victims of what happened here. I mean, basically everyone who lived here is a victim in some way or another, either through trauma, through losing their home. Yeah, it's pretty tough to reconcile that with just walking around and enjoying yourself. Yeah, but it's in the back of my mind. It is. If someone PayPals me 20 quid, I'll do a shot of whatever that is. Oh, make it 50. Yeah, that looks pretty rancid. Can you hear that alarm? We'll press on like there is no sound. I can tell that's just going to be an amazing angle. You're a silly boy, you're a silly boy. I don't know what was going on here, but that's pretty disgusting. You know, what are these jars for? And this like memory foam mattress. Oh, I can taste it. Well, I'm not too sure what this is. Seems to have some dishes on it. There's some kind of low hum coming from it as well. I've got no idea. That's where I really want to get to, the castle. Well, this is Fossa from all the way up here. It's so interesting, it's so beautiful. It's set in the most amazing place. I mean, look. Someone's down there doing something and they're being rather noisy. I don't feel too bad here. I think I'm allowed to be here. It's basically as soon as I go a couple of meters that way, that's when I'm in trouble. It's just the most beautiful mountains right in the valley. But I guess that's it. That's what caused the earthquake. It's the tectonic plates that make this beautiful scenery also cause an earthquake which killed over 200 people. Obviously there's Fossa. But this has taken my interest a little bit. Speleo Metrico, anno 214 DC. I don't know exactly what that means, but my instinct is telling me that Speleo is like something to do with like spelunking, and I think there's a cave somewhere in here. And there is a little track, so I think we're just going to walk it and find out. And seems to be some kind of walls and stuff up there, so you know, we'll see what we see. There's a cross. So yeah, we're just going to go for a little walk, chill out, enjoy it for a little bit, and then we'll come back to Fossa. We'll do some more of Fossa. I need to charge the camera anyway, so I don't know how well you can see it, but there's someone driving down there. I don't know if they're explorers, in which case they're idiots for parking right there, because you've had to drive through the sign that says don't drive here and then parking right there with your registration plate. You know, I parked a distance off and then walked. I'll keep my eye out for them when we go back. Hopefully it is just another explorer, and hopefully it's not some kind of security or something like that. Well, this, I'm willing to guess, is the best possible angle you can get of Fossa. I don't think a drone would get you an angle this good. You can see everything. You can see, you know, the red zone that we were in, the chapel, the church. What a great shot. Right, I think I see this cave. I think I have translated it correctly. I think this is a cave. And if it's not, it's going to be embarrassing. So let's go. Yeah, it's looking good. That looks like our cave. Wow. I'm pretty pumped for this. It should be about 2,000 years old if I'm reading that sign correctly. This should be good. Wow. I've only come from there up to here, but I'm carrying the laptop and drone and everything else. Nice little cave though. Yeah, it looks like burnt stone. Looks like they had some fires going. I'm just chilling out, you know. I haven't really Get it? I thought it'd be bigger. Anyway, let's not complain. So I saw 4 people walking down there, and I can hear them talking as well. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. They're not going to see me up here because I know the 7S's and nobody ever looks up anyway, so I'm not really phased. I just need to be a little bit... there we go. There, you can see them. There we go. They look like explorers, like tourists. I think we're probably fine. Well, I've just legged it down because they're actually walking up this road, so eventually they would have crossed paths with me, so I just thought I'll nuke it down the hill and beat them to it. Okay, I'm going to hit up the red zone again. It's a little bit more dangerous because it's later in the day, so far more easy to be seen. Maybe someone's actually monitoring those cameras, those 360-degree cameras. But the thing is, I'm never coming back here to Fossa, probably. I might even get banned from Italy after this, so I may as well make the most of it. Squeeze it for all the juice it's worth. Satisfying. Sorry, a bit childish, but satisfying. Okay, there is a lock on this, but when like the whole roof is being held up by a couple of bits of metal that presumably a professional builder or someone has decided those bits of metal need to be there and they're just holding up the whole roof. Yeah, I'll take a pass on that. Thank you. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but I actually came here last night to do a bit of a recce, just ingress and egress routes, and I ended up filming quite a bit, so I might put some of those clips in. But when it got to like 10 o'clock, it was pitch black and it's so creepy. Just like going through with your torch on your phone, looking at things, man, it's so creepy. I'll put some clips in and you can see what I mean. It's like one of those like survival horror type games, you know, where you just got the flashlight but your batteries keep running out. Is there an upstairs? No, it doesn't look like it. This guy is super creepy. Look at him. Wow. Oh, quite red. I'm gonna get sunburn, aren't I? We hate sunburn. All right, nothing too interesting in here. I mean, it's all interesting, but like, you know, you want more, you crave more and more and more. Just like blasts from the past, you know. Slightly creepy mattress on the floor. Don't know what that's about. Smell like eucalyptus, I think. Ooh, a looter must have done this. Smashed their way in. Oh, it's probably a shop. Oh, is it an optician's? It's probably people's old medical records. Laboratory della Università di Camerino. Cool. Alright man, well that's cool, that's interesting. I like it. Shame someone had to do this to get in. It's not very cool, is it? Probably some looter broke in and took everything. I've only got like a few simple rules really that I've given myself whilst I'm here, and it's basically just don't damage anything, or try your absolute best not to. Don't take anything and don't leave anything. It just says no. Someone's driving up here. So I guess that's the name of the carpenters, builders, joiners who put together this frame, which is helping to support and hold up these walls and these buildings. Pretty cool. I'm glad they're proud of it. They should be. It's a pretty impressive task. Well, that's a bit odd. What is it? An old ball? Yeah. Ah, well, we've already been here, but I'll see what else we can find. Sometimes there's a mirror and you catch a reflection, and because I'm so paranoid and jumpy right now, yeah, you just jump out your skin. See, I just don't know if I believe all that. They're telling me there's all these cameras. Well, there should be a camera right in the centre of there then, because that, I believe, is that. And this whole thing is the Zona Rossa, everywhere we've been going. That's the church, I think. And yeah, I haven't seen any of these cameras yet. This was a bar, but I tried to get in last night and it's closed off. That's the cave, look. It is a bit of a trek. I don't feel too bad now. Someone got on the lash. What? That is creepy. What the? What is the purpose of that? Nope. I don't know Italian. Do you speak English or parlez-vous français? Français?
You cannot stay here.
I can't visit.
No, work, only workers.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, I'll leave. Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks, sorry.
Ciao.
Thing is, I get it. I'm busted, right? He told me I can't be down there. And it's true. And you know what? I filmed everything I want to film. But he said only workers. And he wasn't here working. It's a Sunday. So I think that's probably I'm going to get away with that. Anyway, I'm going to bounce because everyone in Italy's been so nice to me. Even he was nice to me. He was just a bit like disappointed dad. Do you know what I mean? He just looked at me like, no. So I'm just going to go. Right, I'm getting out of here. It has been wild. It has been a blast. But when I'm at the point that someone's told me to shoo off, I'm just going to shoo off. Oh man, I would have liked to take a look in the church one last time. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, it won't hurt, will it? Oh. Ooh. That has piqued my interest. That's nice. Oh, is that the boy band? Quattro Coragosi. Oh, wow. All of someone's medications in there. Just one last look in the church. you can see just how much scaffolding is being used just to keep that arch in place. The arch clearly looks like it wants to collapse. And the ceiling as well, part of the ceiling is collapsed. The whole thing's sagging down, and it's such a shame because it's so beautiful. Right, I really am going to leave before I get in any more trouble. I'm just happy I managed to get in and out with my footage. Yeah, decent. Well, I'm back at the crib and I went via Burger King. Had a little chicken burger with jalapenos, €2.80. I needed it, and I bought a can of Monster because whenever I've done any kind of physical exercise or exertion, I always get a can of Monster. Health is wealth, you know. Anyway, I can't quite figure out where Fossa is. Looking at a map, I thought it was there, but it's not because it backs up onto the mountain. So I think maybe it's on the other side of this hill. I think if you drive down there, you get to Fossa, and Fossa lives just on the other side of there. And I think I remember seeing those little solar panel things. So I think Fossa is, you know, as the crow flies, 1.5 miles just over there. I've been here for the last couple of days. In fact, I think I've been here for maybe 6 days now in this spot. It's just such an amazing spot. I mean, why wouldn't I stay for longer? And yeah, I'm moving on today. I'm going to go and upload this video. I won't publish it straight away, but I'm going to go and upload this video and yeah, head towards Slovenia and then hopefully down towards Greece. Man, what a crazy, crazy journey. I mean, I've been in Europe now for a month. I think my progress is actually too slow. I think I need to start ramping it up a little bit. I'm spending too much time editing these videos. I mean, this video and the previous video are both an hour long, and I'm sure on the outside it looks like, you know, it's really, really easy and it's simple and it's just you're just compiling the clips. I'm not, because, you know, I recorded probably 5 hours of footage in Fossa, and then to get it down to an hour, you've got to watch all of those 5 hours and cut out all the crap. And you may think there's some crap left in there, in which case I'm very sorry. But anyway, if you're still here watching at this point, then that's pretty legendary, and I really appreciate that. You probably are already subscribed if you're here. In fact, you're probably like a relative of mine if you're still watching to this point. But if you're not and you haven't subscribed, please do, because I don't know, I'll put out more videos. It'll be cool. We'll form a friendship, and yeah, it'll be awesome. So subscribe, and I'll see you next time.